know what the fuck is going on. It's the one and only Chit-Chat, and you are now tuned to the chat room. I got my girl, Deja Destinee, in the building.
Yeah, you know what the fuck going on.
So how are you? I'm super happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here, too. Thank you for having me, baby.
So you're literally the first Jersey artist to come to the chat room.
I feel honored at this point.
I'm not going to lie. I was sleeping on Jersey artists for a little while, but then I got tapped into Zam Girl and Nia G and now you. So I'm like, okay, Jersey got some movement going on out there.
Yeah, for sure.
So tell me, what was it like for you growing up in Jersey?
Well, I'm originally from the Bronx. So I like my childhood was split between two places. Like my family and everybody, they still lived in the Bronx. Me and my mom, we lived and moved to Jersey. Like so split between both. I kind of stopped going back to the Bronx. Is my aunt, who was also like my mother, she passed away when I was younger. I can't talk about it too much, it make me cry. Okay. But like, you know, when you lose somebody that's that close to you, like it made me feel like, you know, my love for going back there, it was like kind of dead, so I ain't go back. But in Jersey, it was cool. Like, I was outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was outside. But I've since I was little, I've always been performing. I've been modeling, you know. So I've always been known as, like, the one that's just doing all types of different shit. Like, since I was little, my mom just always had me active.
So what advice would you give to that younger girl growing up in Jersey that was outside? If you could go back.
I just would say, like, girl, like, if you got a dream and you working on your dream, like, go ahead and go for it. Don't let nobody ever stop you. Like, don't look at the people that's getting famous overnight and just saying to yourself, like, oh, it's never going to happen for me because it's not happening fast enough. Like, no, don't look at it like that. Like, sometimes you putting in work for a reason, and people are going to notice the fact that you are well seasoned and other people might not be. So, you know, just continue working.
Right. I respect that. So you said that you grew up half in the Bronx and half in Jersey. So what would you say is like the main difference from somebody from Jersey and somebody from New York?
I feel like Jersey is like the country New York to me. Like, that's really how I see it as. Like, I've lived down south because that's where I went to school. When I graduated high school, I went to school down south. So, like, Jersey is the country New York, for real.
Right. So let's get into the music. When was the first time that you decided to pick up your pen?
Pick up my pen, I was 11. That was the first time I wrote my first song. It's called Denial. And it was mad cute, too. I actually had, like, a writing coach. So, I didn't just, like, pick up my pen and just say, all right, I'm going to just, like, start writing. Like, I had help at first. Like, I had somebody, her name was Keita, or is Keita. And she just kind of coached me on how to organize a song and how to organize your thoughts, put it all together and make it into a song. And, you know, how to help yourself if you're getting stuck trying to find rhyming words and things like that. And, like, from there, I kind of just took it and ran with it.
So your father is Raheem from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5.
Yes.
Do you think that plays a role in, you know, like you being an artist and having that creative path?
I do. I feel like, you know, of course it's like in my DNA. That's like kind of how I look at it, you know, with having a father that was so or is so influential in hip hop. And shout out to my father. He just got a 2021 Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. You know, that's a big deal. Yeah. Definitely. So like, and that's big shoes to fill as well. But like, I'm ready. Like, I'm coming for him.
So you're not scared? You don't feel pressure? No,
I don't
you
feel
like you
no
got
pressure at all. Like, I feel like, because like I said, I've been doing this since I was little, and I feel like everything has just been preparing me for just getting better and better, so that when it's time for me to really come out, like, the pop out gonna be crazy.
Right. How does your father feel about you being an artist? Does he like it, or would he rather you be a doctor or something?
You know, that's a good question. I think that he loves the fact that I'm an artist. I never asked him, like, yo, did you ever, like, think that I was gonna be something else, or did you want me to be something else? I've, you know, dipped and dabbled into so many different things. Like, I'm sure that he's just used to it at this point, because I've been doing it for so long. But yeah.
Right. So there's a lot of female artists right now doing their thing, going up crazy. I definitely been seeing you out doing your thing. I seen you doing a lot of shows. You've been having the looks on. That's what really caught my attention. I see you always, you know, coming out and really putting on the show.
Yeah.
So what do you think sets you aside from other female artists?
I like you just said, you know, I'm gonna always put on a show. I'm always put on a show. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm also introverted, but I know how to be an extrovert. Like, I know how to turn it on, I know how to turn it off, and like, you know, when it comes to my craft, and this is really something that I love, and I'm really dedicated to. And with that dedication, in my brain, I know like how big I'm gonna be, and like it's like I could feel it in my bones when I talk about it. So like I know like it's gonna go crazy, and you heard it here, you know what I'm saying? Chit-Chat said it first, you know. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy.
Yes, I love the energy. I'm happy that you're super confident and you believe in yourself, because sometimes, you know, people, they just don't have that confidence, and I feel like confidence is a thing that, you know, can take you to the next level sometimes, even when talent doesn't. So when did you decide to really take music seriously, like as a full-time artist? Like,
so in 2016, I believe, my girlfriend, there was a So Gone challenge by Monica, you know, that was going around.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
I'm an R&B artist. You know, that's how I came out. I always have sang. But when that challenge came out, like, it was hard. So I said, oh, let me try to rap. Like, so I had wrote a little verse to it. My girlfriend heard it, and she was like, yo, keep going, like, write some more to it. Like, so I was like, all right. So I finished it, and it was crazy. So then I said, all right. So then I wrote to Cardi B, Get Up 10, and I just started going in, like, and I said, oh shit, I could rap.
Right.
I ain't know.
Right, I could rap and sing.
You know, like, that's a different bag when you could do both.
Right. So DJ Drewski played Big Dej on Hot 97, which is big for Jersey. Yeah. How did that feel for you?
That was
at that
crazy.
moment?
Man, that was crazy. I was in the car screaming. I was in the car screaming. I called my mother. Well, first of all, because we have like a family group chat and everything, so we was on family FaceTime. As soon as it started playing, like, everybody tuned in immediately, and my family is everywhere, so they always was like they like downloading the iHeartRadio app, trying to like make sure that they tuned in. Yo, that was crazy.
How does it feel to have a supportive family? Because I feel like a lot of people don't have a supportive family. I feel like most people would say that their family doesn't support, you know, their journey and creativity.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's good. Like, for me, it's like I get the best of both worlds, because my family, half of them are Jehovah's Witnesses, and then half of them are not. So, like, my cousins are the ones that are not Jehovah's Witnesses, and then my aunts and my mom and my nana, everybody, they're all Jehovah's Witnesses. So they're not really able to like listen to my music, but when they do come across it, they'll tell me like, yo, I heard it was fire, but you know, I couldn't like it. I couldn't physically like it, but yeah, it's cool. Like, it definitely makes a difference, like, knowing that I have a support system behind me. So like, if I know I got shows or anything like that, like, I won't never pop out by myself. Like, it's always gonna be people in the crowd. Right.
So what has the support been like in Jersey overall, period?
Man, Jersey, I don't know. It's kind of been iffy. Like, you know, it's been iffy. I'm not gonna hold you. I get a lot of love from New York. Like, Jersey, shout out to Crush Calhoun, because he's like one of the only Jersey artists that has like tapped in with me and really locked in. And he's so dope. But like, you know, outside of that, I haven't been able to work with any Jersey artists for real. I think because, you know, everything is still growing on my end, so it's a lot of artists that's already been like kind of moving out there. Yeah, I actually met this artist from Jersey named Project Baby, like probably like 2 weeks ago, and I asked him about you, and he spoke so highly of you. Project Baby. Yeah, that's my guy. So what do you think has been the hardest obstacle since you know, first started? I would just say just trying to grow a consistent fan base. Like, I had me and Instagram got a love and hate relationship because, like, you know, I'm too sexy for my own good. So like, all my posts and stuff, they be flagging me. Like, so my last page, it got shut down completely. So I had to start from square one. Yeah, that almost happened to me. Yeah, like, and that was already like something that I had to build up, and we was at 10K at that point, and you know, it's not a lot, but that's definitely somewhere to start. Yeah, it's something to build from.
And it's hard to find those loyal followers that you had that. It's hard to get somebody to follow you again, to be honest, because sometimes they be like, oh, she don't got those followers no more. I don't want to follow her new page.
Exactly.
Because people don't really be, you know.
They be bandwagoners. They don't really care about the real time.
That's why I pride myself on, caring about the real tea before, it gets hot 100%.
Nah, yeah.
So you recently released 3 singles, How, Choose, and 30.
Yes.
I think How be in my fave.
Yes, I'm on too. How we slap it.
So what made you release 3 singles back to back over an EP?
So, like, I didn't want to do an EP because those 3 songs that I wanted to release, they don't flow together to me.
Right, they don't.
Like, they're completely different vibes. But I put them out so that you could see that we have 3 completely different vibes.
Right.
And it's way more different vibes than that, too,
Right. So the people that like this song could love this one, one. You try to put out a vibe for everybody.
Yeah, we really just trying to see, like, what are y'all really liking, so we can know, like, what we need to be putting out.
So you're into a partnership with Under the Influence and award-winning Sean Bless. Yes. How did that come about?
So, man, shout out to Bless. Shout out to Under the Influence, man. I love my team. But Bless, he had been watching me for months because he's a stalker. Say no. But, like, on Instagram, he had been watching me for a while, just kind of just seeing the motion and seeing, like, how I was moving, the consistency and everything like that. And, he reached out to me a couple of times just to see, like, what my situation was. Do I have a team? Kind of, like, what's going on with that. And at the time, I didn't. So, he just was like, kind of testing the waters. And, so finally, like a few months down the line, I guess he had got into a place where he felt like, okay, this is the one. So he was like, listen, I think I really want to work with you. So he asked if he could call me. So we got on a call, and, like, it's been history since that.
That's amazing. I love that for you. So when you're not making music, what are you normally doing?
So I chill a lot. Like, again, I'm an Aquarius. Like, I'm an introvert. I have a girlfriend, like, you know what I'm saying? So I be up, laid up,
puffing.
boot up, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I go out a lot, too, because I do have, like, a lot of appearances. I have a lot of friends that are also artists, like, especially out of Jersey, like R&B artists and things like that, like Leah Janae, R&B Hunter, just a lot of different artist friends that always have, like, shows and stuff. So I love to support my friends, of course.
I love that. I appreciate that. Like, I love girls who support other girls and support their friends and stuff like that. Because sometimes people, they want everybody to come out for them, but it's like, who are you showing up for, boo-boo?
Exactly, yeah. I wouldn't, and any opportunity that I get, if I'm able to bring, like, my friends with me, I bring all of them with me. Like, we was just outside with Mariah Lynn. Like, they had hit me up, like, we need you for a video shoot. Okay, bet. I got 7 girls coming with me, and we turned it up. Like,
fire. I like Mariah Lynn. She's cool.
Yeah, she's real cool.
So you spoke about you having a girlfriend. So I gotta ask my signature question. If you had to choose between true love and your career reaching its peak, what would you choose and why?
So I would say my career reaching its peak, because I can't not reach my peak in my career. But I will say that I have found true love, and I am able to also
still focus on your career.
Yeah, like, my girlfriend is a part of my team as well. Like, she do everything. She do everything, like, everything.
Right. It's like, if you dating an entrepreneur, you better be an assistant, or
she does everything. And then she just, she's just so dope. Like, she has her own stuff going on as well. Like, so it's just, I just be so appreciative that she even tries to help me in the ways that she does.
100%. If you could sit down and have dinner with anybody that are alive, who would it be and why?
Oh, man. Can I pick 2 or 1?
You can pick 2.
Okay, so personal one would be my grandma. So I've never met my grandma. She passed away 2 months, I think, or 3 months before I was born, but she named me Destinee. And I'm not dropping the Destinee. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be trying to give me no, we keeping the Destinee because that's what she named me. But that's, like, I really want to, like, sit down with her and talk to her, because like, when I pray, like, and things like that, like, I feel like they say that I look just like her, I act just like her, and I feel like I feel her even though I've never met her. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, they say your ancestors are connected to you still.
They definitely are. Yeah, they are. And then the second person would be Michael Jackson, like, for sure.
It seems like everyone says that all the girls.
No. Like, Michael Jackson is, like, that's my number one pick, like outside of Beyonce, because that's my mother. But like Michael, the way that man put on the show is crazy. And when I was little, I remember when he passed away, I was so sad. But he I told my mom, like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get famous and I'm gonna meet Michael Jackson and he died, and I was like, oh. I said I'm not gonna get to meet him. I was so sad. So yeah, that would be good.
So who do you consider to be like your musical influences?
Yes. Okay. So Drake is one of my biggest influences in music. Jhené Aiko also. And then also, dang, I just lost it. Who I said? Drake. Oh, and Beyonce.
Okay, so let's say your label gave you like an unlimited budget to, you know, make a hit. Who are the two people that you're picking to be on it?
Drake and Beyonce.
Okay,
100%.
That's a good one. Girl,
yeah, because it's gonna fly. Like
it,
if you get a Drake and a Beyonce feature, immediately it's gonna go ridiculous. Like it's gonna go crazy. It doesn't even matter if all they said was "the" on the song.
Right.
If it says featuring them, it's gonna go stupid.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh man, I see myself getting a Grammy. I really see myself like just being on the road to becoming like one of the biggest artists out right now. I want to be the #1 selling artist in the world, and I feel like I could definitely do that.
Yeah, I definitely think you can with your versatility 100%. You just got to stay consistent and focused, and, you know, it's on the way.
Yeah.
So what can we expect for you up and coming for the next half of the year?
Girl, more music, more videos, just more outside, more everything, just more days,